All right, so first clip, switching fields. Adriana does a great job winning the soccer ball there. All right, we play out of pressure. I think it's Ramiza and Fifi are going to combine here. So we're in a little bit of a counter-attacking situation. When we're counter-attacking, things we'd love to be seeing is us going quick, people sprinting, runs, getting up the field. So we don't do a great job of that here, but we do get out a little bit in counter. So here's Ramiza to Fifi. Fifi back to Ramiza. All right, and a little 1-2 and out of pressure now. The counter would continue going on. If Ramiza kept taking a touch this direction down this line, there would be a little 2v1 with Ramiza and Lily. All right, it doesn't happen. Ramiza tries cutting back inside. We lose it. All right, but right here, all right, Fifi on the cutback, that now indicates that our counterattack is now done, and we need to build the ball up and try to get around them. So one of the things we'd love to have happen is going back to go around, right? So we have Fifi playing the way she faces, right? But all the space is now on this side of the field. So we got to figure out a way to get the ball from this side of the field to that side of the field, right, into space. We have a couple opportunities to do it. We just don't take advantage of those opportunities. So continue watching. So Fifi finally does play. So if we can get Ramiza to receive this on her outside leg with her body opened, going that direction, I think it's an easy ball from Ramiza to then Adriana, and Adriana to Lex, and we're out of pressure. All right, but we don't quite get that. And even our spacing, so this is Sam as a center back, so I think we slow it back a little bit. And if we have, instead of Adriana here, if we have Adriana on this hash mark, and we have Sam, who's out of the picture right now, Sam here, our back four space across the field, and again, I think we would get out of this. All right, we still kind of managed to, we lose the ball a little bit. We do kind of get forward again, but watch, we're going to get another opportunity to switch it. So they just lump it back at us. We win the ball back easily, and now we get a chance again. Look at this side of the field. All right, ton of space on that side of the field, and that's what's going to get us out of pressure. So we dribble, dribble, dribble. We have Vicky, center of the park. All right, and we try to get it there. And again, same thing. If Vic kind of lets this ball run, and she could turn out that way, or she receives, gets herself a little bit further behind the ball, receive with the right leg, go that way. All right, but we play right back into pressure. And you can see, once we do win the ball back again, and now Vicky gets on a dribble into that side of the field, right, look all of a sudden now what we have happening here, right? So we get a shot off. We have girls running into the box. So it's finding that space, right? How do we get to find that space? Can we get back and around to go through? Backing it up, sorry. So we counter. We're trying to go fast. Counter. Okay, can we go? All right, so now we've lost it. Fifi's going to cut back. All right, now the counter is dead, so now let's play. Okay, center back step up. Center back open up. Wings, I mean the outside back nice and wide. Midfield's getting into space that we could play feet. Like all of those things should start happening here. All right, we almost have it. Almost have it. But just spacing and stuff just not quite there. Not good enough passing. Not good enough first touches. And it keeps getting us back into trouble, back into pressure. Good pressure by Bobby here to try to win the ball back. You can see a high ball in the air from Sam that we were able to bring down here and ultimately get the ball won. Now, ball up to our 9 is great. Great way to start our break. Great way to start our counter. The only thing I'd say maybe here is we want to try to play the way we face. So we work on this combination sometimes, call it an up, back, and through. So ball goes up. Okay. We lay it back to one of our midfielders. So that connects now our forward line to our midfield line. And then we play that ball up, back, and then through. And now we're kind of all together, all connected. If we can get it and immediately turn an attack, that's okay too. That's what Sadie tries to do here. All right, but good effort here from Crespo to intercept and steal. But here's where I want to focus and show is like our forward runs and just all of our runs and aggression in the box. So we have a 2v1 going to goal, right? Sophia and Bobby. But then just watch our trailing people kind of in the play and effort and sprint level to get into the box and potentially score. All right, so you have Crespo and Bobby in the box. All right, but we still have not another player of ours in the box. All right, so Lily's almost there. Sadie getting closer. Guess this is maybe Remiza, or I'm not sure. Center midfielders trying to get there. But, you know, we got to win this ball here from Crespo. All right. On the moment Crespo wins the ball, like, we should be seeing dead sprint, dead sprint, dead sprint, dead sprint at a minimum, because we never know what's going to happen if she cuts it back, if she wants to play this direction, but we would have options in the box. So we're just being more aggressive, getting a sprint, getting into the box, getting into dangerous areas, and we potentially get a shot off here, not just, you know, Bobby trying to play 1v2 and a ball out of bounds for just a throw. So from a Parsippany standpoint, that's a great job they just did, right? They kind of like had to slow us down. They got us to turn, cut back, and they got us to throw it, you know, out of bounds so that we can throw it into them. Now they can reset, recover. Like, that's a great job from them. So we got to think a little bit more aggressively. We'll watch the clip again. So first it starts with Bobby's pressure along the side here, right? So watch Bobby's pressure here. This is great. Pressing back, back press. Good. Knock it away from them. Would have loved a touch there. Find someone's feet. Okay, bouncing ball. Working on settling it. Big ball from Sam. Still kind of trying to work on settling it. Almost. All right, but now we have it. We play up. Okay. Up. Can we immediately go forward? We're playing the way we face. Can we lay back, and then through? All right, we don't decide to do that. That's okay. Crespo continues to watch the play. All right, and now here's our chance. So this should be cue for everybody to say, hey, we have a goal-scoring opportunity right now, and we need to be getting into sprints, into the box, into runs, into dangerous places. All right. And this happens a lot. I mean, this was just one clip I pulled of many that show sort of similar things where we're not giving a great effort to get into the box, into dangerous scoring areas. So this is a good sequence for us. Vicky in space, but just look at our shape and our spacing right now compared to that clip we saw earlier. So forward, 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 center midfield, and here's our holder. Outside back is high and sort of wide, which is good. Center back, option to lay back. Okay, so we're in a good shape right now as far as our offensive attacking shape is good. And the same thing we had talked about in that first clip. So it's like, can we go forward and play through? Vicky starts to do that, breaks a line with a dribble. It's attacking forward, and now she stops. So now we're playing soccer. Now we're playing the way we face. We're going back to maybe go around. All right, so Vic on a layback is great. Finding Fifi. Excellent. Fifi continues playing simple, playing the way we face. We find our other center back, Sam, and Sam plays it out wide. I mean, that combination is one of the better combinations we had in this game. But this is what we were able to do. If we had time and space, we could have been doing this all day, and we have the ability to do this against other teams. Cut it back, lay back, right? Play with our center mid, back to our center back and out wide, and now we're attacking. All right, Izzy does a great job taking space here and attacking. The only thing I'd say is, again, like some of the aggression from our forwards and other people. Like, how do we make runs? Where can we get in front of defenders, get into spaces? Center midfielders making runs in behind. So Fifi's our holding center mid. That should give, I think this might be Crespo and I think this might be Vicky, free reign to say, like, feel confident to get in, and give Izzy some options. All right, Izzy kind of dribbles in here now, but there's, again, nobody in the box. So we have a girl back. So there's definitely some room for us to run into if offsides is a concern, but zero box pressure other than Izzy's dribble. All right, and she ends up taking a shot, which is great. I mean, this was a good build-up. So I don't want to say this is a bad thing. This was a great thing. And this is how we want to play. We want to move the ball side to side, right? We go from that side of the field, back, Stretch them out vertical, right? Get them stretched out wide. As soon as the switch is on, think attack. All that's excellent and great. Find a seam, dribble into the seam. All this is great, but now the last piece of this is how do we make dangerous runs by our forwards and our deep lying midfielders so that this ball has options of shooting. Shooting here is a great option, I think, Isabella. I love the shot. But what other options? Maybe you had a layoff ball here, but other than that, there's really no other options, right? Can we be making a deep run here and Isabella could play a ball all the way out here wide and now we get a swung-in ball from the side? Can we get this forward? Can't tell who it is. If it's Bree, maybe. I can't quite tell, but whoever it is, can you make a little diagonal run right here and Iz can slip you a ball there? Like, I think those are good options that we just don't have here. Right, and all she's left with is just a shot. Goal of the game that we scored. Again, just highlighting some good play from us and again, how we want to try to look to play for the rest of the season. You know, the things that we're capable of doing, but how it should look. So, start from basically from when we've won the ball. Good numbers in behind. Good. Like, just actually looking at this right now. But I know it's a 1v3. But this is nice setup from our defense here. Two center backs. Lexi kind of working her way back. So we have some good support and good cover for each other, which is great. Adriana's going to step up and win the ball. We're attempting to go forward. But we don't quite have it. We're patient in our build. It's good presence of mind here, I believe, from... That's Vicky. All right, so I believe from Vicky's good job here noticing. All right, we got 3-4 Parsippany bodies going forward. So that's not on right now. So let's be patient, right? And we play back. And we have our two center backs again. Love you to be a little bit more side by side. So Age maybe here on this side of the P, and Sam a little closer. But we'll take this. All right, center back. Center back going wide. So again, receiving this ball now. Next time, can we receive it closer to the football line? Can we receive it wider and wider, but still getting the ball wide, stretching them out. All right, good run from Sadie here. So we talk a lot about diagonal run. So here's our 9. Diagonal run, getting herself involved in the play in front of the defense. Right, little check-in run here, pulls this defender out, so creates some space in behind, which is all good stuff. Sadie's going to take that space and run in behind, so we love that. Diagonal run, right, there it is. Okay, so that allows us to play a ball forward. Again, deep lying runs from our center mids. This is good. So we have, I don't see, can't tell like where our holding center mid is. But knowing that we have 3 midfielders, you always have the option of running in behind. So this is Vicky here. Watch Vicky's run. All right, in behind, in behind, in behind. So there's the run. All right, and there's the ball. And now just a great job by Vicky to get through. But again, like we had talked about this at halftime, so this is a great job taking some coaching at halftime and adjusting to what's happening on the field. We can't just try to go forward, go forward, go forward. They have the numbers against us. Let's try to go forward quick. It's not on. Let's be patient in our attack and build the ball up. Back, around, diagonal runs, dangerous runs, deep runs in from behind by our midfielders. And we get a goal.